I heard him saying that he said, I was surprised about going in. He's incredible, incredible boy. Wonderful. I'm not sure, I don't hear that, but people told me that the crowd was always singing his name. It's just great.
Yeah, good mate. I love you. But it's time to go.
Got to mix these packs and potions. No peace till I put a sim in a burner. I'm on a block like Werner. Backroad Laker. Fully paid bro. I'm an earner. If I pass, I'm a head top turner. Them elders are washed like Sammy Kadira. And they should start calling me uncle because when I speak on these beats, they get murdered. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah. It's that red wave.
Florian!
Works in Frimpong. Touchdown to Merseyside.
Hey!
Let's go. Slide through the pitch like a phantom glide.
Florian!
Number 10 vision got the pram on fire. Said 9 to buy, and yeah, they look so sure. But I'm clocking silver dreams at that Anfield door. They thought I rocked the white and red of South, but I'm scoozing up. I drew the lines in chalk. Midfield poet, let the movement talk. I write my name where the legends walk. From Leverkusen lights to them top night roars. Me and Frimpong breaking through them doors. They ain't see it coming, now they wish they could. We red now, baby, Fields neighborhood. From Leverkusen lights to them top night roars. Me and Frimpong breaking through them doors. They ain't see it coming, now they wish they could. We red now, baby, Fields neighborhood. Speed like a shadow, I'm gone in a blink. Crosses on target, got defenders to think. Me and Flo words, now we back in sync. Y'all had to scoop wrong, time to rewrite that ink. Hey, set the tone, now Slot got the wheel. Legacy emotion and the sinus feel real. Byron was talking like deals was done, but we dipped on them clean like a noonday run.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream. I haven't spoken to you guys by myself for a while now, you get me? So big up to all of you guys. Please do slap the like button away and do subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed our preview yesterday. I told you guys we're going to keep elevating this channel together, you get me? And here we are. Yesterday the preview with Troops, Potsy, and James Redmond. Absolutely all-timer preview. Check it out after this video if you haven't watched that yet. And look, with you guys' help, this channel keeps growing. Everyone who hits the like button, everyone who subscribes, everyone who shares, everyone who sends super chats, everyone who's here all the time, regardless. You know, even people like Ali, you get me, always telling me, do this, do that, you get me. Look at this guy, look at that guy. Now he's a lot better, Ali. See, we improve together. Now he sends me the tweets instead of just telling me where to look, you get me? So yeah, we're growing together as a community, as a family. And I would not trade this community for anyone in the world. You get me? That's just the truth. So big up to all of you guys, man. The Don Hussam community, this channel keep growing. We keep growing together as a family, and I'm proud. I'm proud of the fact that we're closing in almost on 60,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. 60,000 subscribers is what we're closing on. So we are getting to that 60k mark, and we only got to 50k in April. So you get me. The growth of the channel has been unbelievable thanks to you guys' help. And I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for the love. I appreciate you guys for the support. I appreciate everyone who supports the channel, man. You guys are absolutely elite. You guys are absolutely incredible. And thank you guys so much, man. Big up. Like, I say it. Here, Ali sent me something already. Well done, Ali. See? Oh, England. Trent and England, they are, who cares? Yani adi. You know, so we keep growing together. So big up to all of you guys, and we can only continue to grow with you guys' help. So please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel right here, right now. There's already 400 people in the building. We haven't even started the stream yet, so please hit the like button. Subscribe to Don Hussam if you're yet to do so, and keep getting stuck in the chat, keep getting involved. And I haven't spoken to you guys in a while. I haven't spoken to you guys by myself in a while. Like, we've done a lot of panel shows lately, a lot of previews. watch-alongs. Of course, we speak to each other on watch-alongs and stuff, but I haven't spoken to you guys about Liverpool Football Club by myself in a while. So big up to you guys. And yeah, road to 60K, man. Let's go. Like and subscribe now. Listen, already 400 people in the building. We haven't even started talking about the football yet. So please do hit that like button, do subscribe. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP, and then 200 likes, 300 likes. So close the live chat and hit the like button. So guys, I told you from the start, from the beginning, I said 99%. I went through all the storms. I went through all the drama. I went through all the BS. And we came out the other side. I told you guys. See? 99% Isak will be a Liverpool player. Oh my God. Newcastle said this. Luke Edwards said that. All the gaslighting by the rivals. All the shows that I've done on MHF, on this channel, on Footy Judge Mo. And it was just the consistent gaslighting again and again and again and again by every rival. Oh my God, just put the 150 on the table. Just put the money on the table and Isak will be a Liverpool player. It's just the same stuff over and over. Oh my God. It was like talking to a wall, talking to some of these guys, bro. It's crazy. Are you going to be a man of your word, Chicken Wing? Are you going to be a man of your word? Tell me. Are you going to be a man of your word? You said on the Isak Here We Go video, you're going to be here and you're going to send big super chat. You're going to be a man of your word? Or are you going to hide like you went hiding last season? What coping? There is no coping. It's reality. You have to accept it as a City fan. You have to accept it. You have to accept it. Okay, no problem. But I will call you out. I promise you I'll call you out if you don't do it. Big up to someone. There is someone very important we have to big up in this. Big up to Woltemade. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Woltemade because he actually selected Newcastle. Thank you so much. he actually accepted moving to Newcastle United. Thank you, Woltemade. Thank you. After all the players in world football rejected Newcastle this summer, I would like to thank Woltemade for actually making our life easier. Alhamdulillah. Big up to you, Woltemade. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Woltemade. You have saved our life. You have saved our life. But guys, wait. This is a Callum Wilson replacement. Don't get excited. Stop coping. This is a Callum Wilson replacement, guys. This is a Callum Wilson replacement. This is a Callum Wilson replacement. You get me? This is a Callum Wilson replacement. This is not a replacement for Isak. This is a replacement for Callum Wilson, guys. This is a replacement. Oh my God, 90 million Callum Wilson replacement. You get me? That's who he's replacing. Callum Wilson. Guys, obviously they've signed 90 million pound player as the Isak replacement. You already know this. And we have to thank, today is the day we thank. As Liverpool fans, we have to thank Woltemade. Honestly, we actually have to thank him. Deep it, we legitimately have to thank him. We have to thank him because him making the move to Newcastle is what's allowing us to do this. And thank you to him. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you, brother. Big up to you, Habibi. Big up, Nick. Big up, Nick Woltemade. Big up. If that's his name. Is his name Nick Woltemade? Anyway, regardless, thank you. Because a football player finally decided to choose Newcastle United to go to. Finally. 3.5 months later. 3.5 months later, 4 months later from when Isak told Newcastle he wants to leave, finally a player decided to go to Newcastle. Finally. Now people are talking about stuff like you know, now Liverpool need to put the money on the table. You think Liverpool aren't willing to put the money on the table? You really believe Liverpool are not willing to put the money on the table? Guys, it's like August 28th. It's like August 29th, actually. It's August 29th. And you guys still think that Liverpool are incapable of putting the money on the table. I mean, everyone knows we're capable of putting the money on the table. Just put the fries in the bag, guys. We're not going to pay 150 million for Isak. Everyone in the chat knows we ain't going to pay 150 million for Isak. We're just not. It's going to be 120, 130, and then Isak becomes a Liverpool player, and that's it. Life moves on. You get me? That's all. That's all. Khalas, yani, guys. It's just, I feel like everyone is just scared for no reason. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? I was scared on Monday night. And I'll tell you why. Because they said a delegation from the Newcastle ownership is going to Isak's house to meet with him. And he's probably going to give them he's probably going to get like the idea of essentially having a release clause in his transfer and stuff like this. Then I was afraid. Like Monday night, I was doubting a little bit. I was a little bit scared. I was like, shit, there's a delegation from the Newcastle ownership that are going to meet with Alexander Isak, probably going to offer him a new contract with a release clause, something like this. You get me? And now it's not happened. So after the meeting with the ownership, and everyone in the chat will tell you, after the meeting with the ownership, I felt really confident. After the meeting with the ownership, I actually felt really confident. And the reason why I felt so confident is, look, if the owners went all the way to Isak's house, and Isak's message is the same exact message, which is, I want to leave. I want to sign for Liverpool. I don't want to stay at this football club anymore. I refuse to sign a contract with a release clause in it either. Like, that's the thing you guys need to deep. Like, he refused a contract with a release clause. He refused staying at Newcastle. Any form of like suggestion of him just remaining in a Newcastle shirt has been refused by Isak. That's just the truth. So it's been completely refused by Isak. And that's the good thing for us. He really wants this move. And you know, it's funny because we come a long way, chat. We come a long way, chat. Remember 2 years ago what happened with Caicedo? And remember 2 years ago what happened with Lavia? We have come a long way. A long way from that. And I want to say something. I'm going to say it right now. And please put one in the chat if you agree. After this summer, I don't care if Bruno Guimaraes is kissing Arne Slot's ass at Anfield. Do not go buy a player from Newcastle again. Don't. After this summer. Khalas. We have to learn our lesson. We spent the last 3 months waiting for that institution to sign our replacement. 3 months. After this transfer window, I don't want us to deal with Newcastle ever again in terms of like transfers. I really don't. Like, I don't care if Bruno Guimaraes comes to Anfield and is like, please Slot sign me. Like, we should still say no. Honestly, you guys, it's so irritating, like, dealing with this football. And by the way, I just want to say something, and I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant here because this is something that's really annoyed me. I'll be honest with you guys. Since when has it become a thing for us to wait for the selling club to buy a replacement? Since when? Since when? Imagine we delayed the Diaz transfer till today, and we said, wait, Bayern, we want to sign a replacement, Bayern Munich. Since when is this a thing? This hasn't been a thing before this summer. It's like dealing with a bunch of amateurs dealing with them. Genuinely, it's actually like dealing with a bunch of amateurs. Friends and family project Newcastle United. Eddie Howe and his nephew running the football club. And then they wonder why Isak wants to leave. Arsenal did a very good thing this summer. They now have Berta. Berta is making transfer decisions alongside the wig-wearing fraud. And now their football club is actually doing correct activities in the transfer window. If Arteta was there with his cousin, Sesko would be an Arsenal player now instead of Gyökeres. It's the truth. whether you guys like to admit it or not. But this Newcastle Friends and Family project, very jarring, very incompetent, spent the last 2.5 months scratching their balls trying to sign a player. I think if I got 3 random people from this chat, we would have signed a replacement for Isak probably 2 months ago. Ya Habibi, Brentford told you at the beginning of the window. They told you, if Mbeumo leaves Brentford, Wissa will have his price increased. You sat there for month and a half, 2 months, just scratching your nuts as Manchester United are negotiating for Mbeumo. Just sat there like, oh my god, they want Mbeumo. Why didn't you go pay the money for Wissa 2.5 months ago? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's this friends and family project? Don't even have a sporting director. Don't even know what they're doing. Don't even know what they're doing. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable, honestly. It's actually unbelievable. 2.5 months, bro. Everton. When was Newcastle Everton? Let me check. Let me check the date of Newcastle Everton. Newcastle Everton. Let me just check the last game that they played. Newcastle Everton was the last game that they played last season. The date of the Newcastle Everton game is May 25. As of today, it's August 25. May until June, 1 month. June until July, 1 month. July until August, 1 month. 3 months plus since they've known Isak wants to leave till the 2nd, finally Newcastle announced a player. 3 months, mashallah. 3 months, guys. It took them only 3 months to sign a player. Took them 3 months. Everyone clap for Newcastle in the chat. Everyone. Clap for them in the chat, please. Clap for them in the chat, guys. Please, everyone just spam the clapping emoji. 3 months later, they actually signed the Isak replacement. Finally, the friend and family project of Newcastle United. Congratulations. We'd like to all congratulate you at Liverpool Football Club for actually signing a football player. Well done, Newcastle. Well done. Yeah, well done. Great. Great. Fantastic. Great job, Newcastle United. Great job. It only took you 3 months to buy 1 striker. Useless. Isak could have had pre-season with us and could have been available for Arsenal this Sunday and could have had match fitness. And it's funny because always like, because everything that all the frauds that I work with said has been debunked. Every single word has been debunked. Literally everything. Literally everything that they have said, the people that I've worked with, has been debunked. Just put the 150 million on the table. Just put the 150 million and Isak will be a Liverpool player. We're going to sign Isak for less than 150. We're going to sign Isak for less than 150. Now what? We're going to sign him for less than 150. How do you know Isak wants to leave? Isak is the bad guy. How can you say 99% Isak is a Liverpool player? This whole time, yani, we're saying, guys, I've spent the last 2 months fighting. I've spent the last 2 months fighting with everyone on YouTube. Just fighting with every single person, bro. Every single person I've done content with, every single human being I have done content with for the last 2.5 months have done nothing but gaslight me. Gaslight. And you guys think that these guys will admit that they're wrong? No, they won't. No, they won't. They'll go like, I said if Newcastle blah 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 blah. Like, bro, we already know, we already know the behaviors, guys. We already know the behavioral patterns. You think any of these guys are going to go like, oh, my bad, I got it wrong? No, they will not get it wrong. They will not say, I got it wrong, chat. I promise you they won't. I promise you they won't. They're going to come here and say stuff like, yeah, but I said if this happens and that happens and blah, 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 blah. We already know how the people move, man. Let's put the fries in the bag. You think you're going to get an Ashraf apology? No, you're not. You think you're going to get a Mo apology? No, you're not. You think Wolfie is going to come on the channel and go like, by the way, I said he won't leave, and he ended up going to Liverpool. Like, none of these things are gonna happen. They spent the whole summer gaslighting us. This was the summer of gaslighting. Gaslight after gaslight after gaslight after gaslight. I told them from the start, we cannot make the second bid without Newcastle signing a replacement. I said from the beginning, we cannot make the second bid until Newcastle sign a replacement. Lo and behold, a month later, they finally sign a replacement, and now we're going to sign Isak. Oh, who would have thought? Oh, who would have thought? This is what the Liverpool fans have been trying to tell you for the last month. You guys really think Liverpool made one bid and that's it? Khalas, yalla. Now we sit on our ass and do nothing. Do you really believe that? We're a serious institution. We don't do that stuff. We're not going to make one bid and then walk away. That's not how negotiations work. But at the same time, no intelligent football club will go pay, what the selling club wants immediately. Since when is this a thing? Have you guys ever traveled? Have you guys ever traveled to like East Asia, places like that? You know, if you go shopping in East Asia and you don't negotiate, they think that you're a dumbass. Are you aware of this? You know that there's a guy who actually has a YouTube channel teaching people how to negotiate in East Asia. He brings the prices of things down from like 3,000, Chinese yen to like 500, 400, 300. It's called negotiation. Oh my God, what a disrespectful bid from Liverpool. They put 110 million. Wow. 110 million is now disrespect, guys. 110 million pounds is now considered a disrespect. Imagine thinking that 110 million pounds is considered now. What a disrespect. Newcastle want 150 for Isak. It's just 150 for Isak. 150 for Isak. Who told you? Who told you? 110 million is disrespect. Isak ain't worth 110 million to begin with. If you want to talk about like being honest, Isak is probably worth something like 95, 100 million, maybe 105. We actually offered more than what he's worth. Yeah, hold that. You signed Garnacho, mate. Hold that. Hold that while you know who we are signing. Hold, you Chelsea bum. Chelsea scumbag. Hold that. Anyway, so that's the thing. This is the summer of gaslighting, in my opinion. This is the summer of people just making up stuff. People just making up stuff on the fly. People sat here lying to us the whole summer and talking about stuff like, oh my God, just put the money on the table. How dare Liverpool disrespect Newcastle by giving them 110 million pounds for a football player? Oh my God, it's so rude. It's so rude, chat. We gave them 110 million. Wow. How disrespectful are Liverpool Football Club? We gave them 110 million. We offered a British transfer record for a player at Newcastle. We're so disrespectful. We're so rude. How dare us? How dare us? Newcastle want 150 because famously, according to all the gaslighting fraudulent rivals, you have to pay immediately what the selling club wants. That's it. You have to pay immediately what the selling club wants. That's all. No, but that is a disrespect for Mbappe. Because Mbappe would sell 150 million in shirts alone the day of his arrival. I think there are 3 players in the world worth 150 plus. Mbappe, Haaland, Lamine Yamal. No one else. No one else. No one else. But you're acting like we bid 60 million for Isak. Our initial bid was 110 million. What they're asking for is 150 million. So it's natural to do what we did, because your next bid is now going to be 120, 125, 130 maybe, something like this. You don't just pay what Newcastle wants. You don't just pay what Newcastle wants immediately. Yes, I know Salah is the best player in the world, brother, but he's not worth 150 million because of his age. That's all. That's all. He's not worth 150 million just because of his age. You get me? But yeah, that's the thing. So when you start to talk about like 150 million, you're talking about the best of the best. Bayern is not going to get 150 million for Olise. They're not. Bayern will not get 150 million for Musiala. He won't. Guys, can I tell you guys a quick piece of information just before we move on? Do you guys know that C in the chat and Cole Palmer, they both start with the letter C, by the way. C in the chat and Cole Palmer both have the same amount of open play goals in the Premier League since January. Imagine. It's just C in the chat. C in the chat who supports us. He's currently scratching his nuts. You get me? Eating Oreo cookie crumble. And he has the same exact amount of open play goals as Cole Palmer. Imagine this. Imagine. He's probably sat there like this now. One hand doing this. The other hand scratching his nuts. Him and Cole Palmer have the same amount of goals since January. Imagine. Since January. Him and Cole Palmer have the same exact amount of goals. He's only C in the chat. Imagine C in the chat and Cole Palmer have the same exact amount of open play goals. Great. Great. But then they'll tell you he scored against Fluminense. Yeah, maybe kiss my ass. The one game he didn't play, you scored 5 goals. Anyway, back to the topic. Like and subscribe, chat. I will always cook these Chelsea bums. Talk about, oh, he scored against Fluminense. No one cares. Anyway, back to the topic. Salah is better than every single Chelsea player ever in history. If you want to talk about, not scoring in finals, you want to bring up Thierry Henry's final record? It gets spooky for a lot of you when you bring up some of your favorite players' finals record. Do you guys know that Wayne Rooney in 3 World Cups for England only scored 1 goal? You want to play this game with me? Oh, I'll play a lot of games. Oh, I'm very good at these games. You trust me. Ask Sean. He'll tell you. Sean will tell you that what my specialty is comparing players. You cannot play with me when it comes to comparing players. I know history right here. I know history right here. I know history. Do you guys know that Didier Drogba lost AFCON final to Zambia? See, you guys didn't know that. Name one Zambian player in 2010 right now. Big game player Didier Drogba lost a AFCON final to Zambia. Zambia. Name 2 Zambian players right now from 2010. Yalla, go ahead. No one can name it. No one can name it. No one can name it. See, you want to do Drogba. Oh, let's do Drogba. Oh, let's do Drogba. Let's do Drogba. You want to do this? Here you go. Zambia, AFCON win. Let's go. 2012 African Cup of Nations. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let me show you the difference. Let me show you the difference. Okay? Let me show you the difference. The AFCON finals in Gabon. Drogba. Oh my God, Drogba. Massive game player. Watch this. Let's look at these teams. Look at the Ivory Coast team. Look at the team. Kolo Toure. Zokora. Tiene. Sol Bamba. Absolute monster. Yaya Toure. Cheikh Toyote, RIP. Gervinho. Salomon Kalou. Didier. Max Gradel, remember him? See? Wilfred Boney. This was their team. Now you go to Zambia. Yalla, I dare you know anyone here. Tell me one. Maybe this is the only guy you know, Katongo. Other than this, yalla, name me a Zambian player. Do any of you know this? Any of you? Does anyone know Mwene? Anyone know Nkasasu, Sunzu, Himonde, Musonda, Lungu, Chansa, Sinkala, Kalaba, Katongo, Emmanuel Mayuka? Wallahi, I don't know any of them. Wallahi, I don't know any of them. Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba. Have you guys ever looked at Didier Drogba's goal scoring record? Drogba ain't won it either, you stupid bastard. When Drogba retired, Cote d'Ivoire won it after. You idiot. You idiot. Know your own player's history, you absolute loser. Ivory Coast, runner up. Runner up. He doesn't have AFCON either, you dumbass. He doesn't have AFCON either. He doesn't. He doesn't have AFCON. As a matter of fact, Didier Drogba was so bad for the Ivory Coast. They won AFCON after he retired. After he retired. Have you guys ever decided to look at Drogba's goal scoring record? Oh, let's not go there. You want to play these games? You want to play these games? Oh, let's play these games. Oh my God, Drogba. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Watch this. Yeah. Drogba is this amazing, unbelievable player, right? Yeah. Watch this. I'm going to show you his goal scoring. I'm going to show you his goal scoring record. Yeah, Habibi, no one cares. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. What is this, bro? Choose your favorite player and shit. No one gives a fuck. Anyway, let's go to Drogba goal scoring record. Let's go to Drogba goal scoring record. Let's go. Just because, guys, it's good sometimes to teach you guys because you might be unaware. So let me give you his goal scoring records. Yeah, watch this. See, the problem is I don't even know where the website went. Wait. Hold on. I'm actually going to get this because I actually got it on the Premier League official website now. Watch. It's funny because Drogba's GA is actually pathetic most of the seasons as well. Like Salah would have his whole season GA by like immediately. Stats. All seasons. Here you go. All seasons. Yeah, watch this. Watch this. This is the guy that they're bigging up, yeah? This is the guy that they're bigging up, yeah? Watch this. Watch his goals per season. Okay? 0405. 0405. Where's the goals? Here. 0405. 10 goals. 0506. 12 goals. 0607. 20 goals. Great, right? Now watch this. 8 goals. 5 goals. And then the year after, 29 goals. Great. And then 11 goals, 5 goals, 4 goals. This is a striker. This is a striker, by the way. Drogba. Drogba. Let me grab these supers before we carry on speaking. Isak to be unveiled against Arsenal is what the football talk is talking. Bro, many people seem to believe that. And to be honest with you, I think it's a possibility. By the way, guys, make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Please. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Yeah, Drogba in terms of numbers has Havertz numbers. And guess what? Havertz scored in the Champions League final too. Havertz scored in the Champions League final too.
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
What's so good about Drogba? Nothing. Drogba's not even a top 10 Premier League striker of all time. Drogba is not even a top 10 Premier League striker of all time. He's just not. Love your content, brother. Liverpool to mark the Gunners this weekend. I really want us to beat them, you know. I really want us to beat them. I want us to slap them badly. Because I work with Igal. Because I work with these guys. I need a slapping. I need a slapping. 100% I need a slapping. Everyone's saying we are losing, so we are underdog. You know, when I do the whole leopard in the tree thing, you guys know when I do the whole leopard in the tree thing, people laugh. But you're the same ones that undermine my whole team. Salah is washed. Van Dijk is washed. Alisson is washed. Wirtz is shit. Ha ha. And you're the same ones that get mad when I do the underdog thing. Yeah, but you're the one that's undermining all our players. I might. Shall I bring souls on Ahwa? Arsenal are going invincible. Arsenal are going invincible. Brother. Oh, God.
President has just announced that we have caught and compromised to a permanent end Osama bin Laden.
Crazy. Actually crazy, honestly. Actually crazy. You're ill if you believe Salah has anything on Drogba. No, Salah doesn't have anything on Drogba. Salah is clear of Drogba. Salah is the better goal scorer, the better dribbler, the better playmaker, the better everything. Literally better everything. Drogba is Origi with game time. That's it. That's it. Big up to Bhargav Reddy for the super chat. He's clapping. That was during the us clapping for Newcastle segment. That was during us clapping for Newcastle segment. You get me? So, yeah. Habibi, you were a seaman when Drogba played. You were still in your father's balls when Drogba played football. Why are you talking? Why are you talking? You're maximum 16, 17. You never watched Drogba. You watched Drogba in MLS. Shut your mouth. You know nothing. You think Drogba's a good dribbler? Be quiet. Idiot. Big up to Fonzie who says, Don Hussam, I can't wait to see Ashraf backtrack. Oh, he's gonna start to just, what's the name of that Michael Jackson dance where he goes like this? I forgot its name, but he's gonna start to do that in it. Big up to Pali Gunnar Aboudi. Is that you? Prove it's you, Aboudi. Tell me something that Aboudi knows, and I'll make you mod. Also, where's your Aboudi account gone? Because I went to my community and you're still a moderator. Yani, did you delete it or what? Did you delete it or what? Like, what happened? Did you delete it, Habibi? Here, I'm checking again now. Yeah, you're still a mod. Did you delete that channel or what, Akhi? You lost access to it.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Khalas, I will unmod that account. طب tell me, prove that you're actually Aboudi, and I will make you mod again. How can I know it's you? Because just says Pali Gunnar. يعني انت مش الفلسطيني الوحيد اللي بشجع ارسنال اخوي. يعني كم فلسطيني بالعالم بشجع ارسنال؟ Here we go. You guys know how rattled Hussam is? He's currently talking about Drogba's stats when this stream is about Isak Guehi. I love living rent-free in your head, Hussam. Thanks for the dopamine. The amount of gaslighting from the C fraud is unbelievable. Gaslight. It doesn't change the fact that you and Cole Palmer have the same amount of open play goals since January. James Redmond is in the chat. James Redmond has scored the same exact amount of Premier League goals as Cole Palmer since January. And Salah is clear of Drogba. Clear. A lot of you guys didn't even know he didn't win AFCON. Mr. Big Game player let his country down against Zambia. Against Zambia. You couldn't even recognize a single Zambia player. You couldn't. Yeah, exactly. In less minutes too. See, James Redmond is back on YouTube now. You get me? He's up all night with Jamie Phillips at 2 a.m. doing streams. He has the same exact amount of open play goals as Cole Palmer. Great. You want to remove Salah non-penalty goals? He still is the top goal scorer in the league. So shut your ass up, sit on the floor. Also, you're an Arsenal fan. Why are you arguing when I'm cooking Drogba, you fraud? I'm cooking the guy that owns your club. So be quiet. Anyway, back to the topic. So let's just put the fries in the bag, chat. Oh, by the way, guys, 900 people in the building. Everyone, please hit the like button and subscribe right now. Every single one of you, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Okay, we have a tweet sent to me by Ali. Liverpool are preparing a second offer for Isak around the region of 120 million. Insiders believe Liverpool's bid is now imminent. MSI Douglas.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait. Everybody calm down!
Okay, let me ask James Redmond a question. He says, 50th mention of hitting the likes. 50th mention. Oh, look at me. I'm the celebrity, James. I'm being serious. He says 50th mention, right? Let's look at it together, James. We got 900 people in the chat. We're not at 400 likes yet. Do you believe this is acceptable? Fraud. False. Because Wirtz does have open play goals, but he had them in the Bundesliga, not in the Premier League, because he was playing in a different league. Once again, you're lying and you get cooked. You're lying and you get cooked. So hold that. Hold that and hold it tight. You're a fraud, and you know Drogba can't lace Salah's boots. Drogba is tier below Salah. Salah is so clear of Drogba. Stop it. He's actually clear. He's actually clear, genuinely. I don't even think they're in the same tier list. As a matter of fact, I dare anyone in the chat tell me why Drogba is better than Jamie Vardy. Why is Drogba better than Jamie Vardy? I dare anyone tell me. I dare anyone tell me. Why? You can't. Anyway, back to the topic. So I think Isak's going to be a Liverpool player. You're calling James Redmond TV sensible? He's sensible to an extent. But remember, he accused me of being submissive and then he predicted a draw at Anfield, by the way. He's the one that predicted a draw at Anfield. Conor Bradley looking ass predicted a draw at Anfield against Arsenal. But he called me submissive when I predicted a win. Anyway, back to the topic. Like and subscribe. See, that's the 51st mention. Like and subscribe. 52nd. Like and subscribe. 53rd. Hold that. Now back to the topic. So I believe Isak's going to be a Liverpool player. I'll be honest with you guys. I believe Isak is going to be a Liverpool player. And my mind hasn't changed on this. The only time I was a little bit scared when the ownership delegation went to meet with him. Now that this whole Woltemade thing is happening, he's going to be a Liverpool player. 100% he's going to be a Liverpool player. And I feel very confident. I feel excited. It's happening. And it's very exciting times. It's very exciting times for Liverpool fans. We're actually having a FIFA summer. When I first started YouTube, before I met James was a big deal, like even back then. Before I even met James, every time I suggested we make a signing, I was accused of wanting a FIFA summer. I accused of being a FIFA virgin, a football manager virgin, all the stuff. Like we all know the insults. Do you know more than Klopp? Do you know more than FSG? We all remember all those memories. And it's funny because now the same people that are asking for FSG apologies, the exact opposite of what they predict happens has happened, because we're actually having an all-timer summer. All-timer. Let me genuinely ask you guys a question. I want you guys to think about this. And I want to start it step by step. Let's say Liverpool do sign Isak and Guehi. I'm going to come on to Guehi in a second. Let's say Liverpool sign Isak and Mark Guehi. Is that, put one in the chat if you believe that's the best Premier League transfer window ever. Put one in the chat if you think it's the best Premier League window ever. So that would be Frimpong, Kerkez, Wirtz, Guehi, Isak, Ekitike. Do you think Premier League history I'm talking? And if not, tell me which window for a Premier League club you think is probably better. That's the thing. No, you cannot say if they win, because that's called speaking in hindsight. That's called hindsight. City 10-11. Actually, that was the argument someone brought up before, Ash, but then they realized they didn't sign David Silva and Yaya Toure in the same window. It was two different windows. That's the thing. That's the thing. Jum'a Mubaraka ya Umar Amori. That's the thing. So yeah, I think that. I think this is the... Now let's take it a step further. Is this the greatest transfer window ever by any football club? Is this the greatest window ever by any football club? Think about it. See, have some shame. What bad news, Ali? What bad news? Yeah, but that's been the Glasner message for a while now. But the Glasner message and the Parish message is two different messages. I'll speak about it in a second, don't worry. The only window that I think about that's better than this one is the Madrid window, where they signed Kaká and Cristiano. You guys remember? They signed Kaká and Cristiano Ronaldo. Sibna minnak, bro. Been following you and Mo for years, since your channel was called This Is Football, I believe, and Mo was on Never Fall. Discovered you on the Football Terrace one day, and the rest is history. Okay, it's him. Wait, I almost timed you out. Let me actually make you mod. 1 second. I almost timed you out by mistake, Habibi. 1 second. Big up Pali Gunnar. And always free Palestine, by the way. This is a free Palestine channel. You guys know how we feel about that. Can you write a regular comment? Because it's not letting me make you mod. It's actually not letting me make you mod. It's only giving me a timeout option. Write just a regular comment in the chat. Just write anything. No, not a super chat, basically. And I'll make you mod. So yeah, that's the thing for me. So yeah, we're talking a lot of those windows in hindsight, but that's the thing. That's the thing. Indy Kyla, is there Indy news? Oh yeah, 100% we are free Palestine, 100%. Yeah, January same season. January same season. Write a regular comment حبيبي so I can make you mod please. قبل ما أنسى. تفضل. Yeah, it's him. It's actually Aboudi. Big up. So anyway, as I was saying, so I think Isak joining Liverpool is very important. Isak joining Liverpool is very, very, very important. I'll be honest with you. So that's the thing. Look, we need more than you believe. More than you believe. We need to sign Alexander Isak badly. And I stick by my opinions on the Isak situation. I still think that he will join Liverpool Football Club, and I look forward to watching him in a Liverpool shirt. Now, I wish we could get this done in time so he could at least be on the bench against Arsenal, but that's just me wishing, you get me, rather than the reality, because we all know Newcastle are useless. So now they're going to have to read the offer for the next 17 hours and then decide for 15 hours and then all this extra stuff. You get me? So I don't even know when this Isak thing will be done. Could we get the here we go today? Maybe. Could we get it tomorrow? Maybe. Could we get it after tomorrow? Maybe. Wallahi, I don't know, Habib. Wallahi, I don't know, Habibis. You get me? So I don't know when, we're going to get the Isak here we go. But as long as we get the here we go, that's what matters, to be honest with you. So, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Khudlak. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Everybody really does hate Reese. Because Reese is dumb, if you're Reese. Now, let me unpack the Guehi thing a little bit. I think it's very important as well for us to unpack the Guehi situation. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, please. Because I do want to move on, talk about this Guehi situation, because I think it's very important. Look, here's the thing with this Mark Guehi thing. Look, this is the quotes that Glasner put out today. Big up to Ali for sending me quotes. This is what Glasner came out and said today. Let me read you exactly what Glasner said. Oliver Glasner on Mark Guehi. From my side, he has to still be a Crystal Palace player because it's not possible at the moment to find a Mark Guehi replacement who can play straight in the Premier League, being a starter, being consistent. When we see our foundation of success in the last few months, it's our defense. Mark is a crucial part. Getting the right replacement in now is almost impossible. That's what Glasner said. Now, here's the thing. This has been a consistent Glasner message for the last 3 months. Glasner has been giving us this message for the last 3 months. Here's the issue from a Crystal Palace perspective. If you're a Crystal Palace fan watching or etc. Here's the issue from their perspective. The issue from their perspective is the following. Steve Parish is the one that wants to let Isak Guehi go. Why does Steve Parish want to let Guehi go? Because it's not a good scenario to be in from a Crystal Palace perspective to lose him out on a free. There are certain things that only elite clubs can handle from a financial perspective. Liverpool Football Club can handle losing a player out on a free. Arsenal can, Madrid can, blah, blah, blah. Clubs like, the big clubs, the clubs in the upper echelon of football, we can handle losing a player on a free and it wouldn't hurt the football club as much as people make out. The problem is, it really, really, really hurts them if they do lose a player on a free. So I'm looking more from an ownership perspective. That's kind of sort of the reason why I do believe that he will probably still end up being a Liverpool player, because I don't think they can afford to lose him on a free. I really don't. I really do not believe that they can afford to lose him on a free at all. At all. They can't afford it. They cannot afford it. That's the key here. They can't afford it because Crystal Palace need the money, bro. Like PSR FFP perspective, 40 million is a lot of money. 40 million is a lot of money. That's the thing. 40 million is a lot of money. And that helps a club like Crystal Palace. People think like just because you're a Premier League club, 40 million means nothing to you. 40 million matters from PSR FFP perspective, because 40 million is like 5 or 6 players divided over a 4 or 5 year payment plan. Like 5 million x 5, 5 million x 3, 5 million, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it helps you buy multiple players. That's the thing. Because remember, clubs like this need to balance the books. Clubs like Crystal Palace need to balance the books, and they can't balance the books if they're letting players go on a free. They cannot balance the books if they're letting players go there on a free. Like, you just can't. You can't. That's just the reality of the situation. So that's why, for me, I look at this situation with Guehi, and my genuine belief is still he'll become a Liverpool player. He will become a Liverpool player. That's the thing. And we need him to become a Liverpool player. I'll make the argument, actually, that signing Mark Guehi is probably just as important as signing Alexander Isak. Signing Mark Guehi is just as important as signing Alexander Isak. I'm actually being genuine right now. You look at our defense, and badly, we need a center back. And we need a center back badly, not just because we conceded goals, but because we have no depth there. People, I feel like a lot of the times people just like dumb down the conversation and think it's all about like, oh my God, we conceded like this many goals on this day. So because we conceded this many goals on this day now, it's a thing where like we have to get a center back. No. The problem is not just the fact that we conceded goals. The problem is that we conceded goals and we got no depth. That's the big issue for me. That's the big issue. It's about depth as well. Because who is our center back depth? Who actually is our center back depth? Who right now? Gomez and Leone. Fantastic. Leone, good player. Gomez, good player, but never fit. That's why for me, I watch this moment of like where we conceded the goals, and I look at the bench for options, and who's the options? Who's the options we got? Think about this. Like, really logically think about it. Logically think about this, just from a logical perspective. Who's your options? Really? Like, well and truly, who's your options? Leone, Gomez. Is that good enough? No. Now, the thing that people never mention about Mark Guehi is the fact that he actually gives Van Dijk the opportunity to rest. It's not just a matter of Konate resting. It's not just a matter of going Guehi and Van Dijk. It's a matter of actually going Guehi and Konate. Because he gives you that opportunity. Leone doesn't give you that opportunity. He doesn't. Leone does not give you that opportunity. He just doesn't, because of his age, because of his lack of experience. Meanwhile, if I have a game, let's say against Burnley at Anfield, and then I play a Champions League game on a Wednesday, I can rest Mark Guehi. I can rest, Virgil van Dijk, not Mark Guehi. I can rest Virgil van Dijk, and I can play Mark Guehi as a centre back. That's just the truth. And Guehi and Konate as a partnership actually works, because Guehi also brings that calm presence, that leadership, while Konate is the type of player that's more aggressive, likes to tackle players, etc. Guehi brings that different element. I'll be honest with you. Guehi brings in that different element of player, the different type of player, that different type of player that can actually allow us to rest our captain. Because the thing that people aren't really like deeping is the fact that Virgil, as amazing as he is, I don't think can play like week in, week out, twice a week. I think we're putting a lot of stress on Virgil van Dijk if we do that. I really believe we're going to have a lot of stress on Virgil van Dijk actually if we do that. I really do. We need to be able to rest him a little bit. And here's the thing from Crystal Palace perspective. Here's the problem. If they wait until January, now he's worth 10 million in January. If they wait until May, he's free. Can Crystal Palace afford this? No. That's why I think they will probably accept the 35 million, the 40 million eventually, because sometimes business is business in football. As sad as it sounds, as unfortunate as it sounds, from their perspective, sometimes business is business, chat. It just is. Should they sell Mark Guehi? No, because he's their captain. He's unbelievable. He's incredible. But at the same time, from a business perspective, you're losing a player like that out on a free. It's bad for business. And clubs like Crystal Palace actually can't afford to be bad for business. You get what I'm saying? Like, they actually cannot afford to be bad for business. And that's my thing. They need to be intelligent and smart about it. Oh, shiver me timbers. We're playing Inter Milan. No way. We're going to slap you at the San Siro, habibi. Don't worry. So, yeah, I think it's going to be really good for business for them to sell him. And you now have these players. You're looking at a Liverpool squad. This is our squad so far. Alisson, if both sign. Alisson, Mamardashvili, Jaros. Frimpong, Bradley. Kerkez, Robertson. Konate, Van Dijk, Guehi, if he signs. Leone, Gomez. Gravenberg, McAllister, Wirtz, Soboslai, Curtis Jones, Endo. Salah, Isak, Gakpo, Ekitike, Harvey Elliott, Ryugomoa. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that squad, I take my chances. I love you, Bashar, Habibi. I love you. I don't know about you guys, but I take my chances. With the squad that I just mentioned, I take my chances against anyone. I do. I take my chances against anyone. I think we have the best starting 11 in the whole league if we sign Isak. Who has a better starting 11 than us if we sign Isak and Guehi? Who? Starting 11. Guys, I don't mention Chiesa because Chiesa is above being mentioned. Chiesa is the best player in the world. I don't even need to mention him. Wagwanwa. He from Italia. Haram. Big up Spaghetti Mafia. Chelsea don't have a better starting 11 than us. Chelsea don't. Chelsea don't. They don't have a better starting 11 than us. They really don't, by the way. They really don't. They really don't. We got the better back line completely with the keeper. McAllister is better than Caicedo. Enzo starts for us. Wirtz is better than Palmer. Front line, let's not even talk. Let's not even talk. Who you're going to bring to compare to Gakpo? Garnacho? Chelsea don't. Front three is us. Center backs is us. Goalkeeper is us. And then midfield, we get two of them. I did just combine 11. The combined Liverpool-Chelsea 11 is Alisson, Reece James, Konate, Virgil, Cucurella, Enzo, McAllister, Wirtz, Salah, Isak, and Gakpo. Done. That's it. That's it. So, yeah. I don't think any other team has a better starting 11 than us. I could do a combined 11 with Arsenal as well. Same thing. Alisson, Timber, Van Dijk, Gabriel. Right now, Kerkez. McAllister, Rice, Wirtz, Salah, Isak, and Eze. So we still have more players in there. City is... Oh my God. City is horrendous. City, we get the whole back five. City, we get the whole back five. Midfield is Rodri, McAllister, and Wirtz. Front line is Salah, Haaland, and probably Gakpo. Probably Gakpo. Yeah, I rate Eze. I rate Eze highly. I think you have to give Haaland the respect for his consistency for me. Eze is not better than Wirtz. Eze is not better than Wirtz. So that's it. Now, here's the problem for us. When it gets to squad, it's a little bit thinner when it gets to squad. When it gets to squad, it's a little bit thinner. That's the issue. That's the issue. You cannot make... What kind of stupid rule is this? Prem 11, but you only get one Liverpool player. Shut your ass up. That's not how it applies. What, I'm supposed to put a Burnley player in there just because you want one? Rod. Yeah, the squad is a little bit like, we do need a centre back 100%. And I've been consistent with my message. I think signing Mark Guehi is just as important as signing Alexander Isak from an importance perspective. He'll never be like as good as Isak on the pitch, but importance-wise, he's just as important. He's just as important for Liverpool winning the league. Just as important. That's not true at all, Twisted Baba. At all, it's not true. Not true at all. Alisson is the best keeper in the league. Van Dijk gets in. Gabriel. I can actually do a whole Premier League 11. Shall I do Premier League 11 for you guys? With Isak, are you worried with the injuries, or do you think they will be smart about rotating? Big up for the super chat. I can tell you're an Arsenal fan. Just so you know, your club wanted Isak for the last 3 years. That's number one. Number two, here's the thing that I want to explain to you. I think players of the modern generation are actually way more willing to accept rotation than the older generation players. I think Isak will accept being rotated. I'll actually be completely honest with you. I think Isak will actually accept being rotated. That's the thing. I think modern day players now accept rotation a lot more than other players like did in the previous eras. Previous eras was different, but modern day era players accept rotation. They accept rotation. That's the thing. And by the way, like, Isak is going to play all the big games and stuff. But if we're playing Burnley at Anfield and Slot wants to rest Isak, I think he's entitled to do that, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Shall I do Premier League 11? We get to 500 likes, I'll do Premier League 11. I'm not asking for any money or anything. I just want 500 likes. We're 20 likes away from 500 likes. Everyone close the live chat, hit the like button. Let's go. 500 likes and I'll actually do Premier League 11. I'll do whole Premier League 11. $500 likes. 1 second, please. Okay, you're on laptop, big up, but a lot of people are on the phone. Did we get 500 likes? We're 5 likes away, so you guys don't want us to do the Premier League 11 thing? It's up to you. It's up to you completely. It's up to you completely. I think we'll actually have fun doing this as well. Do we get there? We did get there. Okay, let's do it. Yalla, I'm a man of my word. So, let's go. Lineup builder. By the way, I'm telling you guys from now, there will be no shoehorning. I'm warning you all. There is no shoehorning players. There is none of these like bullshit games. Okay? No shoehorning, nothing. We're not going to sit up here, have the whole Premier League in our hand and start to shoehorn players. That's just like not what we're going to do. Meaning, don't tell me Saka left back just because you want him in the team. Okay. In goal, who's the best goalkeeper in the whole league? It's straightforward, to be honest. And by the way, if your logic is actually like Golden Gloves, don't forget, didn't Onana win the Golden Glove? Let me actually check something. 1 second. Golden Glove winners. Premier League. Let me actually check. I swear, didn't Onana win it? No, sorry, De Gea won it before they sold him, not Onana. Stells won it. Joe Hart won it multiple times as well. Chesney won it at Arsenal. Oh my God. Chesney, do you guys know Chesney has a golden glove? I never knew this. Okay, this one should be easy. Yani, khalas, there's no need for us to argue. Raya's really good, but he ain't Ali level yet. Okay. Who is the best right back in the league? Whole league. Who is the best right back in the whole league? Best right back in the entirety of the league. I think this one actually is quite easy too. I think it's Jurian Timber. I think this is the best right back in the league now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like Jed Spence. I like Jed Spence, but it has to be Timber. I'm going to be very not shameless, very honest. I'm an Arsenal fan, but no hate on the champions. I appreciate you, KGH. Thank you so much, my brother. And by the way, we have no reason to hate each other. We literally have no reason. Center backs, everyone put the fries in the bag. This is the easiest part of this whole team. This is literally the easiest part of the entirety of this team. Khalas, done. I think this one, everyone should agree on. Put one in the chat if you agree with this center back partnership for the whole league. Yes, Habiba, I am MK Mas. Yeah, this one, put one in the chat if you just agree with this, and you know it's like not really arguable. Prem 11. So who's the left back then? Who's the best left back in the whole league? Look at this American bias by Todd. He's going to say Estevao next. By the way, left back is very difficult. Cucurella, Kerkez, Ait Nouri, Robinson. No, this is league, Vel. This is league. Whole league. Whole league. I'll say probably just based off his performances last season, I'll probably go Cucurella. Now we get to the midfield. Now the Premier League team of the season was Gravenberch, McAllister, and Rice. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to put the best. First, let's establish something. This has to be here. Like, if anyone doubts the fact that Rodrygo has to be here, Rodri, you're crazy. You're crazy if you're not putting Rodri. It has to be Rodri 100%. Wow, some of you guys literally forgot about Rodri. Are you crazy? We're talking overall who's the best here. Yeah, even if he was injured, Rodri is still the best midfielder in the world until someone like literally like has to destroy his record. Okay, the other pivot player. We have three choices. We got Rice, we got McAllister, and we got Enzo Fernandez. Who are you putting? Because you have to put Palmer in the 10, surely. I think McAllister is better than Declan Rice, personally. It's not mad. It's not mad. If I say a Ballon d'Or winner is better than Caicedo, it's not a mad agenda, bro. What's wrong with some of these Chelsea fans? Even I say Rodri is better than Caicedo, and you guys are angry. What's wrong with you? I'm not comparing him to like a random player, bro. See, this next position right here gonna be difficult. This one gonna be difficult. For me, it's either McAllister or Rice, but I'll go for McTen. I think he's the most. He's one of the complete midfielders in the league. Enzo brings him. Enzo is a good opponent for McAllister, but I probably say McAllister. This one, if we're saying overall in the Premier League, obviously Wirtz has only played 2 games, so you're gonna have to go with Cole Palmer. Right, of course, is easy. Salah. Now you see, this is where shit gets sticky. This is where shit gets sticky. Who's the left winger? Who's the best left winger in the league? Wait, before striker. Who's the best left winger? Loki, when you think about the chat, left wing is actually cooked in the Premier League. Left wing is so shit in this league that actually Gakpo could be the left winger. So cooked. Who's the City left winger? Doku. Who's the City left wingers? Doku and Savinho. The Arsenal left wingers are Martinelli and Trossard. How are guys in the chat saying Iwobi? How are guys in the chat saying Iwobi, bro?
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
How are people in the chat saying Iwobi, bro? Crazy. Crazy for saying Iwobi. Crazy for saying Iwobi. I'll be honest with you guys, man. It's actually so like, listen, it's gonna have to be Gakpo because like ain't no other options. And now we go to striker. Oh, Marmoush. Chat, Marmoush or Gakpo? Choose one. Chat, Marmoush or Gakpo? Let's choose one first. Wait, before we go to striker. Marmoush or Gakpo? Give me one word answer in the chat right now. You want to know something? I actually don't think Marmoush has done enough yet. For same way I didn't put Wirtz in here. I put Palmer. Now we go striker. Striker. I've got Haaland. I've got Isak. Haaland or Isak, chat? Look, we have to keep our energy consistent because consistency is king. That's just the truth. So because consistency is king, I'm going to have to be honest with you guys. It has to be Haaland. It has to be Haaland because consistency is king. Like we have to be honest. Everyone knows how much I love Isak, but it has to be Haaland because consistency and overall, bro, the guy has won golden boots. The guy's broken the goal record. Like we have to be honest here. So I go Haaland. Isak is probably the better footballer, but Haaland has to be in this team. Let's check. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Liverpool players. We got 2 Chelsea players. We got 2 Arsenal players. And we got 2 City players. The only reason why Gakpo's in this team, honestly, is because the left wing is just ass. Shall we take out Gakpo and put Eze left wing, or are we doing too much? Oh, really? Nate, you want to do this now for depth? I can do the same exact thing for depth right now. I'll remove all the players and I'll do it from depth. You want to do depth? You want to do the depth one? Because depth one, I promise you, probably not a single Liverpool player gets in here. You want to do the depth one? You want to do depth? If we do depth, I don't think a single Liverpool player gets in, by the way. Depth is real bad, by the way, for us. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. Who's the best backup goalkeeper? Let's do it quickly. Who's the best backup keeper in the whole league? Who's the best backup keeper in the whole league? Who? Tell me. Best backup goalkeeper in the whole league. Actually, maybe this is the one position we actually get someone in. So let's just put this. This is the only Liverpool player that gets in. Who's the best backup right back in the whole league? I'd say Ben White is the best backup right back in the whole league. I'd say Ben White is probably the best backup right back in the whole league. Who's the best backup center backs in the league? Think about this. Backup, I'm saying. So you can't mention any starter. Don't be a fraud. Who's the best backup center back in the whole league? Inshallah, it's Guehi, but this is not there yet. Calafiori is their starting left back. By the way, speaking of, best backup left back is probably, if he's even in this thing to begin with. Yeah, he is in this thing. So put him here. Backup center backs is so difficult. Who's City backup center backs? So their starters are Diaz and Stones. Kusanov. Oh, I'd actually probably say Kusanov. Yeah, I'd say Kusanov. And who would I say? Is Mosquera better than Joe Gomez? Probably currently he is. Oh, there's another one we actually left out of this list, chat. Backup, I'm saying. Botman is a starter, guys. Gvardiol is a backup center back. Actually, not Kusanov. Wait. The backup center back is not Kusanov. The backup center back, I think, is John Stones. Yeah, so Stones gets in there 100%. And you've got to add in... No, I don't think it's Joe Gomez. Stones is not a backup, but their starters are Diaz and Gvardiol. I actually think probably City take the backup center backs. Because I think it's Ake too. Ake too. Now you go backup midfield. Backup midfield. Guys, DM, pivot first. Pivot first. Forget about Soboslai. Soboslai is probably the best backup 10. So who's the pivots first? Who's the pivots? First one, of course, is the obvious one. And that's Lavia. Who's the other one? No. Nico Gonzalez. No. Nico Gonzalez has been shit, bro. I would actually say the other one is probably, if I'm being honest, because we have to like consider everything. For backups, I'll probably say Kovacic. Backup 10 probably is Szoboszlai. Backup 10 is probably Szoboszlai. Now we get to front three. Who's the best backup right winger in the league? No, you cannot say Max Dauman. He's played like one game. No, it's not Madueke either. Have some shame. Kulusevski is not a backup right winger. He's a starting. Chelsea are so shit as well. I'm thinking about it from a frontline perspective. Actually, you want to know something? I agree with Pally Gunnar. Maybe it's actually backup right winger is probably Jacob Murphy. Yeah. Backup right winger because he don't start anymore for them. So we have to give Murphy the respect. It's not all about the big six players. Actually, no. Wait, Habibi. Wait. What Murphy? Wait, Habibi. We forgot about this guy. Oscar Bob. That's the best backup right winger in the league, in my opinion. Now, best backup striker is probably... Who is our backup striker? We don't have a backup striker right now. Actually, you want to know something? You guys are right because Oscar Bob actually is a starter. Oscar Bob is actually a starter. So let's actually keep Murphy because I look at Oscar Bob more as a starter because he actually started both games. So let's put Jacob Murphy in there. Delap or Havertz? Who's better? Delap or Havertz? Choose one right now. Delap or Havertz? Choose one. Arsenal fans in the chat are saying Delap, so that probably tells me where I should go with this. Now, this is going to be the most difficult one. Who's the best backup? Oh, no, actually, this is not difficult at all. What am I talking about? It's not difficult at all. Here we go. Done. Best backup 11 right here. Someone in the chat said, why are you ignoring Gibbs White? Because it's best backup 11. Gibbs White is a starter. Yeah, this is easy right here. This is about the backups. Backups. Do you guys not understand what backups means? We're doing best bench 11, basically. We're doing best. This is best bench 11. Marmoush is a starter. He started against Spurs. This is best backup 11. So we got 2 Liverpool players. We got 1, 2, 3 Arsenal players. We got 1, 2, 3 City players. We got 1, 2 Chelsea players, and we got 1 not big six players. That's it. See? I think it was very fair. It was actually very fair. There you go. There you have it, guys. There you have it. And if you count Szoboszlai as a starter, then I would probably say Nwaneri is the best backup 10 in the league. But regardless, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed watching. This was your, you get me, your Isak / we got diverted video. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. For anyone who's in South Africa or East Asia on this chat, today I'm on TV with Igal, 3:30 p.m. UK time. Switch on your TVs, Super Sport. You're going to find Hussam on your television. And anyone who has me on Snapchat from South Africa, from Nigeria, from any of these countries, take a picture of me on TV and send it to me, please. Chat, okay? Take a picture of, I'm on your TV, Nate. Super Sport, Astro, you get me, any of these guys. 3:30 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be on Premier League Fan Zone. Add me on Snapchat at Hussam LFC. That's my Snapchat. And I'll be on your TV. When I'm speaking, when I'm on the big screen, I'll be at the start of the show because we're going to start the show off with the Liverpool Arsenal section. As soon as we start the show off, take a picture of your TVs, Habibis. You get me? Now, love you all and see you guys in a bit. Peace.